What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video here at MCG Uncut. Thank you very much for choosing this video. Today, I told you guys I'd bring you that fitness content. So we are heading straight down to the gym now. We are gonna be going through a back and bicep session. It's gonna be fantastic. We're gonna get a big, heavy pump on. I've had a big breakfast. I've had everything I need. The only thing I could do with is this weather being a little bit better. It's a little bit blustery, but we are getting into winter. So let's get into the gym, let's get warm, let's get stretched, and let's go. Gang, you know the drill. We're gonna be on here for 10 minutes, get a little sweat on. I like to stay fully clothed while I'm doing the warm up as well. I don't really wanna strip down into my t-shirt or my vest just because I wanna get as warm as possible. I don't want to get too sweaty, but I want the blood to be flowing through my whole body. And as today, I'm doing something a little bit different than what I normally do, because most of the time when I train back, I always train hamstrings. So that takes most of the energy, because obviously legs are a big part of, well, your body basically. So whenever you do anything quad or hamstring, for me, it just takes a lot of energy. And it normally takes more energy than the other body part I'm training. So today, I said we're not gonna do hamstrings, we're only gonna do back and biceps, because I've neglected my arms for quite a while just because they're my strongest part. So today, we're aiming to grow that V-taper from the lowest point possible. So we're really gonna be focusing on the lower lat, and I wanna get some thickness around my upper back as well. So not lat related, just across the top of the back completely. So, as I said, we've got 5 more minutes to do on here. We're gonna head over there and stretch, and then we're getting into the workout. Let's get it done. Okay guys, let's get into the warm-up. So if you're someone like me who's got, so I'm 6 foot, if you've got long legs, short body, you have to have the seat all the way at the top. Short body problems, or long-legged problems, shall I say. But yeah, we are doing back. So of course the secondary muscle to back is the biceps. And for a long time, I didn't used to warm up my biceps at all when I was training back. I would just kind of let them warm up as I go through the workout. And then there was one day where I warmed my biceps up before the workout, and I said, yeah, there's no way I'm going back to the old way of doing things, because it just felt, the best way I can describe it, if you're too young to drive, you won't get it, but have you ever got in a car and just started it straight away versus letting it warm up for like 5-6 minutes and then you drive? It's that. It's just better. It just feels better. It feels nicer. It's just, yeah. It's how I like to train back now, and that's why on the last video I did with chest, shoulders, and triceps, I warmed up my triceps before we did any real pushing. Kind of do it with everything, even with legs. When I'm going to be training legs, I'll warm up each part of legs, but I'll also do some jumping off like boxes onto a hard floor, doing it on one leg, landing off a box into a squat position, so it can feel the impact of things and really get ready for what's about to be put through it. So I'm going to do one more set of this, and then we are going to get started on the back, and we're going to hit I don't know whether I'm going to superset things. I don't know. I don't know today. I just like to go off feel. But we're getting it done either way. I don't know what I'm stuttering for. We're getting it done either way. So let's say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay guys, first exercise. This one we're hitting, we're gonna do some reverse grip lat pull downs. And one thing I love about this gym, look at the size of this bar. It is the chunkiest bar I've ever used. It's like they've ripped it straight out of like an industrial site or something. And it helps with the grip, with my grip so much. So, got the blood into the buys. We're just gonna get some more blood into the lats, especially the lower lats. If you'll notice, my reps are quick and the form isn't perfect. It's just how I do it on warm-ups, because when I'm doing my normal sets, like when I'm doing the working sets, going through those reps, I'll make sure they're all spot on. But when it comes to the warm-up, you're just trying to get the blood in there, so it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. Some people might argue that. I'm not trying to step on stage tomorrow, so I think we'll be okay. Let's put the weight up a little bit. So, next set is going to be the first working set. Everything's going to be 8 to 12 today. Am I going to superset this exercise? Nah. Nah, we're not going to superset this exercise. I'll superset some later on. Yeah, I don't really want to wait too long between sets. I want the time to be quite short today. Okay, so reverse grip, lat pull down. I'm in the middle of the bar really. No specific grip, just whatever feels best for you. And we drag it down with the elbows and we drag it down with the lats. We're not trying to use the buys as the primary muscle to drag the weight down, okay? Notice how the reps have slowed down. There's a lot more control throughout the whole movement of the exercise. That's the way it should be. The lats don't turn off. You release the bar up with your lats as well. I can always tell how good my breakfast was from how good the pump is. So normally, after like the warm-up, my veins are already popping. But today, I had quite a bit of fruit. I had some granola, I had some yogurt. What else did I have? No, that was it. And we're not popping that much, so let's get it. Oh, no. Make the weight a little bit higher. Harder, should I say? Heavier. Heavier. Oh, that burnt. Oh, that. Yeah, the lactic acid's in there. Ay, 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 ay. Another thing that I do, if an exercise doesn't feel good, I'll cut 3 sets down to 2 sets. No questions asked. If it feels amazing, I'll do 4 sets, 5 sets, and take some sets off the other workout, or the other exercises that I was gonna do. Because I'm not coming here trying to be the world's strongest man. I'm not coming here trying to be the world's best bodybuilder. We tried to do that, it didn't work. But what I am coming here to do is feel good. So as long as I can keep feeling good, that's all I'm really bothered about. That's it. If an exercise feels amazing, I'll stay on it for as long as I need to. If it doesn't feel very good, move on to the next one. But it takes a lot of years to figure that out. If I would have done that at the start, I would have had a very imbalanced body. So yeah, you need some experience to be able to apply that. But yeah, that's what I would say. If you've been training 5, 6, 7, 8 years, something don't feel amazing, don't force yourself to do it. Unless you're on prep. If you're on prep, don't listen to a word I'm saying. You need to do what your coach says. Come on. Last set, best set. Dragging with the elbows. With the elbows. Okay, let's superset this. Let's superset this. That was heavy. Yeah, that was heavy. Oh, that drop set was horrible. Oh. What are we going on to next? I'm gonna have a walk around and see what exercise I want to do next. Because I don't really plan too many things. If I see it, I like it, and I'll go on it. So yeah, let me figure out what exercise we're doing next. Okay, guys, second exercise. I don't know what this is called. Okay, let's get into this exercise now. Stop wasting time. Oh, there we go. I'm pulling that in right below. I'd say just below the belly. No, below the belly. Below the sternum, should we say? And a lot of people like to lean all the way back and pull it in. Then no, lean forward. If you want to know why, ask Charles Glass. So this exercise, I love this exercise. You do not need to lean all the way back. You can stay upright, or if you're a little bit more advanced, instead of being upright, you can be forward just a little bit, and that intensifies the exercise so much more, so much more. So I would definitely say, if you're experienced, try leaning forward instead of leaning back and pulling, because it just takes a lot of the weight off where you want it to go. Like your erector spinae, the middle of your back, will be like taking the weight for you, so it doesn't make sense. If you're gonna do an exercise on a particular muscle for the sake of bodybuilding, then keep it on that muscle. You don't need to recruit other things in. Let's get into the second set, because we're flying through this today. We're flying through. Flying through. Yeah, they're feeling pumped. Lats are feeling pumped now. Feeling real pumped. Feeling good, man. Never had it.
Bubble tea.
Why not? Why not? Yeah.
Bubble tea. We're trying to foam it off. I can take some to the hospital. Yeah, but we're going to donate to the NHS.
Okay. Just keep exercising like nothing happened. So next exercise we're going to do some overhand grip, bent over row, hit the top of the back, you kind of kick it into yourself to kind of hit the lats as well. So we've done 2 for lats so far, we haven't done anything for the rest of the back. So let's get this loaded up, and Last time, I think I went 10 on each side, but honestly, we ain't got the time to be messing about today. Today we're locked in. So we're gonna go 20s each side and jump straight in. I would not be putting 20s aside and jumping straight in if I hadn't already done exercises and warmed up and stretched. So don't just walk in the gym, put 20s on the side and be like, yeah, let me do that, because I'm a bodybuilder. I think I'm a big man. No, you're not. When you tear your bicep, when you do any sort of injury, it's gonna put you out and you'll be depressed. Trust me, especially if you're on the start of your journey. So let's get into this. We'll go for 6 reps, only 6 needed. I can count, it just felt good. It just felt good, that's all. I'm gonna do 6. 8. Can this guy count? So I'm gonna do the same weight again. Exactly the same thing. Probably will go for 6 reps on the next one. And then on the last set, that's when I think I'll put 5s on. I don't need to put 10s on the side because I'm gonna be using a lot of momentum and I'm not gonna be hitting the muscle. If I come in just to be a power lifter and try and move a lot of weight, then great, put all the weight on you want. I've come in to attempt to be a bodybuilder. So in terms of like the way I'm training and what I'm doing and the layout of the workout, it's for a bodybuilder. So I think we'll put some 5s on for the 3rd set, but 2nd set, we'll just keep it the exact same. And you guys might wonder, where's his rest time? Why does he not like chill out between sets? It's because I don't do that. I've trained my body to have a quick recovery time. Mainly because if I stand around for minutes on end between each set, I just get cold and I get bored, and it's just annoying. It's annoying to train like that. So for me, anyway, especially for power lifters, they need to take big rests between sets. But it all depends on what you like, guys. Do what works for you, and this works for me. Let's get some 5s on the bar and let's go. I'm gonna say that I need to do some traps today. Walking around Lotus, look, I'm a big geezer. No, we're not doing that. We are not doing that. One thing we're gonna do is sort our hair out though, because damn. But yes, guys, last set, best set. 25 aside, overhand barbell deadlift. Let's go. Keep your core switched on all the way through the exercise. As you guys can see, completely cheated the last rep. It was like a half rep, but I could do a whole nother set of those like momentum reps. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. I would say if you can't control the weight completely on the eccentric and is it concentric and eccentric? Yeah, it is. If you can't control them both ways, you're not controlling the weight. It's as simple as that. So pick a weight that you can control. Simple. Okay, so this one, guys, we're going to be doing. You know what? I'm going to give up trying to remember names. I used to know the names of every single exercise that had ever been invented. I ain't got a clue anymore. Basically, we're going to do an exercise for traps. That's exactly what we're going to do. And then we're going to switch straight over. So what was that on 120? We're going to switch straight over. Same equipment, same angle, but we're going to do some biceps at the same time. Oh. What I like to do, if there's the same equipment set up, and like if you've got a piece of, like if you've got an extension on that you can use for multiple things, just use it, just do it, superset it. A lot of people don't superset whatsoever, just superset. Burn more calories, you get stuff done quicker, and you stay warm. If you're really warm-blooded, you're probably happy just doing like one exercise rest, one exercise rest. But if you're someone like me who's cold-blooded, plus it's the winter, you have to be doubling up, trebling up these exercises, staying warm, keeping the blood circulating, everything. You just gotta stay locked in, basically. Stay locked in. And I'm pulling it in to my eyebrows. Because if I pull it in like here, it's easy. Up to your eyebrows is difficult. Elbows high, pull to your eyebrows. Oh, I don't remember what I had it on last for arms. Damn, I don't know. We'll have to guess. We'll have to guess. It wasn't that. That was way too light. Let's try that one. Scott Steiner. Okay then guys, last set, best set. We're on a bit of a timer here today, so I just got to get it in how we can. Come on. They're done. Why is it done? We're getting there. We're getting there. My biceps aren't necessarily strong, but the hammer curl section of my biceps is. Doesn't really make sense. It doesn't make sense. But either way, we're going heavy on the hammer curls. Oh. I think it's the bicep brachialis. Run straight up there. I used to have such thick, I don't mean like big biceps, like thick, because I used to just constantly do hammer curls. But I fell off. Life happens. But you guys are on the journey with me because we're going to get back to what we were. No, actually. We're going to get back even better than what we were. That's what we're going to do. I want to keep the blood pumping, energy high, so I'm just going to jump straight into the next set. You know what, I'm going to stay with the 10s and get the hammer curls going. Feels better. 15s were a little bit heavy. Get full, good range of movement with these. Really run out of time, so we're going to do one more set on biceps. And I thought, in this meantime, let's have a little flex. Let's see how we're looking. Not looking too bad at all. Not terrible at all. Not terrible at all. Like I say, guys, last set, and then I'm out. Because today we've got stuff to do. And I'm going to give you guys an insight into what I do after I've trained. Because today, I'm praying. I am praying that I've got a surprise for you guys. I think I do. I just got the call to say everything we need has come through, but now it's physically placing the order and going to pick it up. So we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But let's make this set of hammer curls the best one that we've done. Any steam left? Oh my God, absolutely not. Oh my gosh. So yeah, feeling pumped, feeling good. So I'm gonna go home, get some food, get some protein, and hopefully carry on this video with some very good news and something exciting that you guys can join me on. So, if you haven't already, get your ass to the gym. But I will catch you guys very shortly, hopefully, with some good news. So let's go. Let's get on with the day. You're gonna stop being so moody now and say hello to everyone and show them that pretty smile. No, don't get shy now. Oh, nice. Honestly, when this girl gets sick on you, it's the funniest thing in the world to her. She loves it. You're a little rascal, ain't you? You're a little beautiful, oh, that's my nose. You're a beautiful little rascal. Do you know that? Look at your beautiful face. Look at your beautiful face. You know you're beautiful, don't you? You do. You know you're beautiful. So guys, as I was explaining, hopefully the microphone's working, because if it's not, we're screwed. But, as I was saying earlier, the good news that I have got is that, I mean, it's not that big of a deal to everyone else, but I have had an 11 Pro Max iPhone, which is 6 years old, for so long, and trying to do this editing thing, it's not the one. I think I've got a 128 gig iPhone 11 Pro Max. So, yeah, I've been fighting. I've been fighting for quite a while. They slow the iPhones down as well. So, it's basically like I'm fighting Apple because they're slowing the phones down. But I'm also just fighting life anyway, because an iPhone 11 can't do everything you need it to do nowadays at the speed you need it done. So, I've been waiting on a little thing to come through the post, and my mum has told me it's come through the post to her house, which is brilliant, isn't it? So, I've placed the order, and it's a blue iPhone 17 Pro Max that I'm going to pick up today. The big memory, the big boy. So, oh, you got sick on me again. Yes, I'm gonna put this little one down. We're gonna leave you with Mumsy, aren't we? And me and my mother and your nanny are gonna go pick up the iPhone 17 Pro Max. We've got a little bit of a drive because nowhere in the UK has bloody got them. So I've got to leave where I'm at, drive an hour home, then pick up Mum, drive an hour to where we're going to. Get that sick off your chin. And then, yeah, that should be the next part of the video. So hopefully, guys, the next time you see me will be with a brand new, beautiful iPhone in my hand. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm really, really, really hoping for. So guys, keep your fingers crossed for me. You gonna cross your fingers for me? Cross your fingers. Cross your fingers. We've just got to the holding stage. So we can do a hold. You're good at holding now, aren't you? You tight grip. So yes, guys, I will see you very shortly. Introduce you to Mumsy. And let's go get this new iPhone. I'm literally coming to you from the next day. It took basically the whole day to go and get my hands on that damn iPhone. It took so long. I had to drive an hour from where I was to go pick someone up. We had to drive an hour to Leicester. The whole thing was during rush hour. Then coming back, it was a long day, but we got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. So, this bad boy right here. I'm literally going to be guarding it with my life. I've been working with the iPhone 11 Pro Max for so long. This, like, you can even see, let me see if I can get you guys to see that. There's a line. Let me see if I can light it up. There's a line down the screen on this side. I don't know whether you can see it. I know I've got a beautiful screensaver, right? But basically, I've smashed this phone twice, and I've smashed my other iPhone, I think it was a 13 or 12, 3 times. So I've had to get the screens replaced. So I know when they're about to fail, and I am one drop away from this saying goodbye, see you later. So what am I going to do with it? I don't know. I might just use it as like a storage phone, put all my content stuff onto here, and then everything can operate properly from here. But even on my iPhone 11, the Google Maps doesn't work. Like, you can be driving for 5 minutes and it's still where you started and it doesn't catch up. Or the amount of turn-ins I've missed on the motorway because it hasn't caught up to where I'm at, and I haven't realized. I'm just going down like a 40-mile stretch of motorway in the car and I've missed the turning, but this has alerted me after, and you only find out when it adds half an hour onto your driving time. So yeah, I'm buzzing, to be fair, I'm buzzing. It's not the fact of a new phone. I'm not a big materialistic person. I live on kind of the basics, really, maybe a slightly better version of the basics. But I'm so gassed for this phone because it's going to enable me to make more content. It's going to make sure I get to places where I need to be on time. It's not going to lag. It's got a hell of a lot more memory than this piece of junk. So times are about to change, and it might even mean, well, it will mean that I can get some B-roll footage with now this, because, well, actually, no, this might be my main camera for now. And that might be the B-roll footage. So I'm working with a Sony ZV-E10, which is fantastic, but I think that has a 42 megapixel. And these have 2 48 megapixels at the back, if I'm not corrected, and then one at the front as well. That's the one that really made me want this phone, the 48 megapixel at the front. Obviously, you're going to prioritize the back ones, but yeah. So guys, yeah. Honestly, I'm so happy. It's been 6 years that I've been waiting for a new phone, and finally we are here. It took 5 hours of driving, took near enough 150 miles, but yeah, we got there in the end. So buzzing. And also, what I did say to you guys that I was going to show you was my protein stack and like what I use nutrition-wise, supplement-wise. We're going to do a whole nother video on nutrition. But this is the protein that I use right now. I am not sponsored in any way, shape or form. So this is bought with my own money. I think that's the company. I don't really know who these guys are, to be fair, but I don't get any money from this whatsoever. I wish I did though. So basically, I have been using this plant-based protein because, let me show you guys that. Is it gonna focus? Focus, please. So I've been using this protein because I was on USN Muscle Fuel Anabolic for, like, I've used it for like near enough 10 years. So it's been good to me, but now all of a sudden, I need to increase my protein intake, but the USN Anabolic doesn't agree with my stomach in the morning. It doesn't, I don't like get the shits or nothing, but it makes me feel I just don't feel good. I feel like I don't know what my stomach's about to do. So I thought, let me go and get a plant-based protein. Let me get something a bit more organic and try this in the morning and see if it works. And this has been the best, how would I say it? This has been the best, like, the best, I don't want to say the best results because I feel jacked on muscle fuel anabolic, but that's just a thing in my head. But this just makes me feel good, knowing that I can have it at any time of the day, whether I've eaten breakfast in the morning or I haven't, and it's going to do what I need it to do, and it's not going to make me feel like crap. So, yeah, that is what I use, guys. That is the protein. Now, of course, I'm a little bit biased from 10 years ago. There might be new companies who've got, you know, new things out, but I use what I know. So don't fix it if it's not broken. So BCAAs, this is what I use, Amino Energy from Optimum Nutrition. Gangsters, these guys are just the best. They're the best for everything apart from protein, I would say, because protein has, I've had other proteins which have had better results and made me feel better than their protein, but when it comes to BCAAs, yeah, these guys are the one. They're the one. And then also, which I don't take, it's funny to feel the weight difference between BCAAs, because that's it, that's pretty much empty. This is borderline full, because I haven't really had a lot at all, you see what I mean? It's full, it's good to go. So I don't have too much pre-workout, only because I like to train in the morning, and I feel like my coffee in the morning is enough. But like today, I might train a little bit later in the day, maybe like lunchtime-ish. So this could well be used for that sort of time. But I do not have this very often whatsoever. It's when I really, really need it. So yeah, guys, that is my supplements. That's all I use right now. That's all I use. You know, there's loads of people who take loads of different supplements, and I just do what works for me. I don't like being topped up on loads of supplements. It just doesn't, it's not how I want to do things. I like to make it livable if I'm going to add a supplement into my life. And, you know, these two, plus the protein, they're very easy to manage. Anything else, I'm getting a bit like, oh, I got to take this or I got to take this. So, and I don't think I need it right now. I really don't. But yes, I'm going to close the video with this in my friggin' face because I'm happy. But I need to get this set up, guys. I don't know whether to do like an unboxing video. I could do an unboxing video because I haven't actually, I've opened it to like there, and there's a seal still on the bottom, and let me not drop this. So obviously the phone's there, but I haven't even taken the screen off the front. So yeah, I need to get this set up. And I didn't want to do it until I got a case, but the case has now arrived. So yeah, man, we're flying. We're flying. We are flying. So yes, guys, thank you as always for joining in on this video with me. If you do like what you see, please leave a like, leave a comment down below, let me know your thoughts, and please do subscribe to the channel because it all helps you, boy. And I'm going to be bringing you a lot more fitness content because this is what I do every day. It's natural to me. So I'm more than happy to bring you guys along for the ride. So wherever you are in the world, have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and I will see you guys on the next video. But for now, peace.